Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Natana Seconds. We are going to be picking right back up where we left off. So, we went to a planet. It supposedly has gold, zirconium, erestrium, and that is a good thing. Well, there's no supposedly about it. It's got all of those. It seems like I don't think I saw any erestrium. I don't think I'm saying that correctly. So please let me know if I'm saying that incorrectly down in the comments below. Uh, so we we do have a mining SV that we could have used to try and get some of the stuff. But the problem with that particular SV is it's not small enough to fit inside of its own digging hole. So what you saw at the end of the last session was me pulling in one of well, not one of mine technically. It pulling in a SV miner that should be able to fit inside of its own little mining hole. And that is the Oni version 2 by Artemis Rogue. Now, we pulled in the Oni version 3, which is my own monstrosity, and the only real change with the Oni version 3 is that I added a mobile constructor to it. Now, I did this saying that I want to be able to use it to make ammo, and you may be like, well, you don't have the resources to do that. You're absolutely correct. That is not the issue here. The reason I pull that in is so that when I do have the resources, I can make ammo in that particular ship. And that is probably going to be just personal ammo. I don't think we can actually make some of the ship ammo that we actually are using. Now, we do have two kinds of ammo in our ship ammo container. That is because on my Let's Play world, I did something a little bit differently. I started adding sentry guns to the bottom of the ship because right now, if anything attacks us from the bottom, there's no defense there. There's nothing to take out anything that could be attacking us. So that is something that I am going to be doing at some point with this version on the Broken Eden server, as we are going to add those sentry guns back into the bottom of it and be able to clearly see, or clearly see, what am I saying? Be able to attack anything that is coming at us from below. And that even includes any kind of like predators that are on the ground that potentially could do damage to the ship. I do know that there was something underneath us earlier. I didn't see what it was. I didn't go take care of it. This OD version 3 that I brought in does have a Gatling gun on it, so I should be able to take that out. Now, we're going to use that Oni version 3 to go and get some of the resources that we need, starting off with the gold that we parked right beside. I do have the server pulled up already. I am actually in. We're just waiting on the timer here. I do see there's some other things. There seems to be some Promethean nodes right here in this area. I don't see much else. Now, the other thing, the other elephant in the room I need to address is I've made a mistake again. I had the volume turned off, or more correctly, the sound turned off. So that entire time when I'm playing the background music of metal, you couldn't hear it because the desktop audio was turned off. Again, I've made that same mistake. So I've got it turned on. I'm looking at it right now. It is on. So you should be able to hear the background music this time. And you could join me in like not being able to hear anything. Though I think I've got the volume for that turned down quite a bit compared to what it is on uh in stream or whatever. So yeah. What you heard just now was I accidentally clicked the mute button on my mic, which I'm very confused about because it hasn't been working as of late. Every time I do that, it doesn't actually mute the mic, and you catch me sneezing or something. So that's interesting. I'll have to try and remember that that seems to be working all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on there. It's completely random. Anyway, let's get back onto the server and go about doing some mining. So yeah, we are right here, right where we left off. It doesn't seem like we're going to die from environmental issues this time. So let's get the Oni turned on and get to mining. So like I said, there is gold right here. Why? You shouldn't be doing that. If I just brought this in for no reason, it's not going to do what I want it to do. I may have just brought this in for no reason because it won't let me. Well, there it goes. We're sort of. Yeah, it's not letting me. This is going to be a little bit more painful than I thought it would be. Come on, turn. Well, the thing is with that, we will eventually have a better mining vessel. For now, we're just going to have to put up with it. Oh, well, I'm thinking about. Let's just go ahead and reload. Hopefully the dogs don't start barking up a storm again. I can hear them barking now. Yep, there they go. They can't seem to make up their mind. I don't even know what they're barking at. Like, earlier they started barking. I'm gonna have to go get the troublemaker. Because at least one of them is constantly causing all of them to bark. And they stopped again. Oh, that's so annoying. I would bring them up here with me, but that's 5 dogs sitting up here. That's like way too many. Usually what I do is I bring like 1 or 2 of them, depending on if they're behaving. If they start doing like what they were just doing, barking like crazy, there's 2 of them that I usually grab. One of them is the ringleader. Like once she gets barking, all of them start barking. She is the ringleader of the barking. And typically they're not even barking at anything. They're barking at a noise that one of them heard. Earlier, the garbage trucks were running by, and that's what they were hearing was garbage trucks. I know because I went downstairs to check it out. And I was trying to figure out like how early the garbage was coming. That and I could hear them barking, so I was trying to figure out what they were barking at. But that's when I discovered it's the garbage trucks. That's what they're barking at. So it's just a loud noise to them. That's the only reason they bark at them. It's just a loud noise. Yeah, this is going to take a while with the Oni. I really need to get one of them. I need to get the laser drills on the vermin, and then potentially either I do that with the vermin, or I just bring in the termite when I have the resources, which is why we're on this planet, because we need the zirconium and everything. And all of this is going to go a long way towards getting us better off as far as going around looting and gathering resources and everything. I feel like once we hit the point where we are just staying out in space the entire time, we're not having to go planet side for resources, it'll be a lot better. But until then, it's going to be a little bit problematic. Yeah, I don't remember what the actual resource cost is for some of that stuff. I know I think it's per basic extender, it is 50 uh, gold bars per one. As far as the zirconium and everything, I'm not exactly sure. But on the gold side of things, I think it's a 5 to 10 ratio like everything else. So for every 5 ore you get 10 gold bars out of it. I think it's the same as everything else. So that means for our 50, we only need to get 25 ore to get 50. And this is going to take quite a while with the basic only. It's got one single drill on it, so it takes quite a bit to get everything. Like, I'm wondering if I could rearrange. Actually, I don't think I could. Wrong. I don't think I have the ability to make any of that on this. No, I can. I would just need motors, cobalt. I might be able to rearrange this a little bit. I think we're good on CPU on this thing too. Yeah, we're only at 3000 CPU with this. Though, if I put another drill, that may cause problems with the... It may cause problems with the... power. So I can make another generator for this. I'm wondering... Like, maybe we could do some surgery on this? I'd have to look at the underside, because I know it's got a GAT. I know I had to extend the size just a little bit to fit the constructor on it. We might be able to do some surgery on this. Not a lot of surgery, just a little bit of surgery. Oh my god. Okay, so that's done. No. No, we're not going to do any surgery on this. We're going to leave it. Because I forgot the way he's got these arranged. These are like right here. We'd have to do quite a bit of surgery on this. I'd almost be better off like making a whole new vehicle at that point. I don't know why I'm not landing flat on this. It's landing at like an angle. See how I'm like dipping into the ship? So we got 431 gold. That is going to be okay. That's not going to be a huge amount, but it's going to be okay. I don't think I can make gold on this. Yeah, I can't do gold. I can't do any of the resources that we're here to get. It's fine. So I'm going to come up a little bit and figure out our angle of attack here. This thing not having lights on it is kind of annoying too. Like, how close can I get? Oh, please don't. Because now... Come on. Please quit freaking out on me. And go through the tunnel. Oh my god, why? Go that way. That is literally the ship freaking out. Like, see, it's telling me that I'm not close enough. Oh my god, quit turning on me. I want you to go that way. You're acting like you're hitting a freaking brick wall. And now I don't even know where it's at. Oh my god, why? I go right. Turn. Turn. Why won't you turn right? Go right. It's literally not letting me go that direction. I'm not even, that's not me. I'm letting go of the controls. No, I want you to aim up. That is literally not even me. Dear God. As soon as I can, I need to get a different ship in, because this is annoying the crap out of me now. I have not had this problem. I'm not even telling you to go right. Why are you turning right? What are you even... Why? Like, what the flip? I could probably do this better without this stupid thing. I want you to go that way. There's no reason for you to do that. It's in the center. What am I even hit? What am I hitting? Oh my god. I want you to go this... Go right! See, that's not even me doing that. That is, like, colliding with the terrain or something. And see, once again, I can't go forward. There's nothing in my way. I don't know why I can't go forward. Oh my god. Like, why? There's no reason for all this. I definitely think my little version of his ship is better. The only problem is the cost. Again, what am I stuck on? There's nothing there. Yeah, it's... I'm not even telling it to go that direction. And we got a long ways to go. Why am I... There's no reason for this. And again, I can't go forward. See, I did this with the termite, and the termite had no issue. It is basically the same ship. The only difference is the drills on it are the the laser drills. Now I do know I want to clarify this. I do know that the laser drills drill out a bigger hole. They hit more material. However, the ship is basically the exact same. It is I didn't tear apart Artemis's ship in order to build it. I actually built it from scratch based on Artemis's ship. So the angling and the block shape, I'm not even turning that direction. Like, what the hell? It's the only way I can think of to keep it from, like, going absolutely ballistic on me. And it still won't let me turn every so often. Like, I'm literally fighting the controls at times. Like, I'm trying to go up and right. We'll get there eventually. It's just going to be frustrating. I think before we do anything else, though, I am going to see if I've got enough resources to reconfigure this, because it needs to be reconfigured. Oh my god. Why? I want you to turn this way. Come on. Once again, it won't let me turn a specific direction. So I'm thinking part of what makes mine better is the fact that there's two drills on it, both of which are on the sides, not in the dead middle. I think that that gives us a slightly bigger hole to go in and out of, so we are going to have to. I didn't want to do it, but I'm feeling like we're going to have to reconfigure this a little bit in order to do exactly that. Go put a second drill on it and put the drills on the outside. We're going to move the turret, the the minigun to the middle of it. So right now the drill's in the middle. I think that's what the problem is. I think the drill being in the middle is not clearing out a big enough hole. So Artemis, if you ever see this, I love you, but this thing needs a slight tweak. Though it probably was not meant to do what we're doing. To be perfectly honest, it probably was never meant to do this. And let me clarify that. I love his ships, not him. Sorry, but I'm not a faggot. So we're getting closer. We're still a little bit out, about 145. Well, there's no about. You can read it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reconfigure it similar to how the termite is configured. I do have a couple questions though. How much CPU does that take? So it's 250 CPU. We've got just under 3,000 to play around with. That shouldn't be an issue at all. And the other thing I wanted to look at for this is another generator for it. So another generator is 1,000 CPUs. So we're good. That's only going to be 1,250 when we reconfigure this. And we're just over half. So we're golden. The only question is, do I have the resources to do it? I mean, I might. I don't know 100% if I do. What does this actually... The cobalt. I should have some cobalt in the ship. I can actually make this. I can't make it right now because we're in the middle of this. And unfortunately, the one generator on here isn't strong enough to run the ship and the constructor. Like I mentioned earlier, we have to shut off everything in the ship in order to use the constructor. With what I'm thinking that we're going to do, we're going to rectify some problems with this thing. We might be able to fix that issue. There is another issue that I'm thinking of. Because this has a... It has an ammo controller on it for the... So we're gonna have to figure that out. I should have enough cobalt from earlier. Without actually looking at the inventory on the gold marshal, I'm not exactly sure. I think, though, even if I don't, I think there was a cobalt. Yeah, there's a cobalt deposit over there. So even if I don't, we can go over there, we can grab that, and then reconfigure this to be a little bit more friendly for mining like this. In fact, I could probably just say to hell with this and do it. We're so close to it though. But mining this way is going to take us almost a freaking hour just to get there. So we're almost there. 21 meters to go. We're at 50% capacity. Which is not good, but it's alright. If we have to leave after getting a little bit, that's fine. Oh, we're there. We're at it. Finally. I'm just trying to think, like, how am I going to rearrange the... Because the thing about the termite is the termite doesn't have a GAT on it. So I don't need the ammo controller. So pretty much the entire thing is nothing but mining storage. I can mine for a while on that thing without having to worry about it overfilling. I could bring in another one. I don't actually have to make that. So I can bring in another version. I can get the drill that way. And a few other parts that I'm gonna need. That may be a waste, but I also think that may be a really good option. I feel like I'm getting stuck on invisible spots. The other thing I don't like is I don't have a light. Come on, go that way. Any little bump in this tunnel and it just sends me spinning. Come on. I wonder if I could sneak a light onto this. Oh my god. I can't even really see where I'm going at the moment. So that is that way. Okay, so we somehow got stuck. Go this way. Please. 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 Please turn that way. Oh my god. Like, are you serious? Just go through the tunnel. And why are you stuck? You gotta be shitting me right now. Like, seriously, what is it even caught on? So the only thing I really want off of that is the drill. And I just realized the music's not on. There we go. I just want to bring in another one, get the drill off of it. So that's the fuel. This is the ammo controller. First thing I want to do is I want to put that right there. carbon. These are extensions. That shape should exist. Yeah, it's right there. So... that's carbon, that's carbon. That's a container extension. So what I'm thinking we can do, I can move the ammo there and the harvester there, but that's somehow connected. Okay. So now, is that separated? No, still not. So that's the back thrusters. Or is that the side? That's the left to right thrusters. Okay. That... that actually needs to stay right there. Oh, it's this bit. So now I should be able to have these separated. And actually, I feel like we're going to do that right there. What the heck? So that's the harvester there. And the ammunition controller there. Okay. Okay, so we don't have that one shape, which is fine. We'll just do that. We gotta move the fuel tank and that. In all actuality, that's gonna have to come back. That can come to me. We're gonna move you there. the oxygen tank, which I feel like we're gonna have to move that as well. Yeah, we do have cobalt, so that would have been fine. It's not gonna let me take the oxygen. Okay, fine. That's a small generator. That's not the large generator. I thought this thing had a large generator on it. So, well, I'm thinking about too. I switched that and I can't see chat now. So that's gonna have to be all the way back there. Why is it doing... 255 to 174. It's not horrible. Alright, hang on. What do I need from this? Wait, I'm looking at this. So the only thing I need to grab, I feel like, is an improved generator. Just one improved generator should do the trick. I would like to get a large one of those, but it's not going to happen. So I need 16 plates, 2 motors, 16 electronics, 1 computer, mechanical components. I don't think that's enough, but let's just take a quick look and see. Why am I on the Gold Marshal? Why? Need steel plates. Okay, steel plates and electronics, and then this needs steel plates, electronics, plastic tubings, carbon. So 2, 2, 2, 16, 16. 16 steel, let's make it 18 steel, 18 electronics. 18 steel, 18 electronics. And then what else? Quit switching me on ships, please. It's gonna drive me crazy. 2 plastic tubing, 2 carbon. Let's go ahead and get that going. Oh wait, 4 mechanical components, 8 plastic tubing. And then what else? Which it keeps switching me on ships. That makes no sense. Mechanical components. Which was this one. Was it 8? Okay, and hopefully this all works. So I think that'll work just fine. Whoa, why is the ship not on? You better not have killed my plants. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I didn't... As soon as I saw this ship wasn't on, I was like, wait, what? God, I hate the stairs. I hate it so much. So, this thing should be a little bit better at doing its job now. The only thing I'm worried about is... I put that in this. The only thing I'm worried about is the storage space now. Because we made that change, the storage is not as big as it should be. But I kind of had to make that change in order to fit everything in there. And hopefully that works a little bit better, because that's effectively the same setup that my termite has. And clearly this is not the termite, but the idea is still the same. Actually, let's do that. Then that. So hopefully that'll work a little bit better. I'm a little bit concerned with the storage now, though. That only takes up 69. I wonder... So that's all of that. And that's a thruster, so it's only got this area, like, right here. So how much... That, yeah, that's the harvester. So if I put this here, connected to these, it's 120. That's not terrible. And now... So these front are not even being detected by that. And that's connected to it. So that puts me up to 4,000 storage right there. And then these two aren't even connected. Yeah, it's the same on this side as well. Those two aren't even connected. So what I could do... Let's take... Put that there. Steel and electronics. So that's 125 for ammo, which we got 688 rounds in it. That's way more than we need. And then this now has 4,432. So that's going to be a lot better. So extension. So this should all be... That's the thruster, that's the other thruster. Yeah, so all of that is now a storage system. It's all one giant storage system. Nice. Good. Do this. And that. So I think I went after this one somewhere over here. No, that one says 50%. Was this one that I went after? So we lost a couple blocks there. That's not good. I was too busy trying to figure out exactly where our tunnel was at. I think it was electronics and steel. Um, what the hell? I don't know what that was. That was really weird. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, so which one of these is 50%? That one. So somewhere. See, that's much better. Now we're making a hole big enough I can just power through. Much better. God, I hate how their frickin' aiming works. So much better now. I don't know why that makes such a big difference, just having two on the edges. Well, I know exactly why. It makes a bigger hole. But we're not getting caught up on anything. Again, I know it's making a bigger hole, but the hole is not an issue at this point. I mean, look how much faster we're actually getting to that after that modification to the Oni. Now, I don't know if the storage is still going to be the same, but we did have to sacrifice some of the storage. So much better. And we got used to the constructor that's on it. Why are we moving? We shouldn't be moving. Nope, that's where we were mining. I think that's the original big hole that I was having so much trouble navigating through. So where's my new hole? So it works so much better like this. It's so much better. That is hilarious. Hilarious. We got quite a bit of gold and zirconium now. So we should be golden on making some things. So there's more gold on this planet, and we haven't found any more Eristrium. I want to get... What I'd like to do here is get one more zirconium node. I noticed that one seems to be pretty close to our hole. And I want to also get like one more gold node. Then we'll find two more Eristrium nodes. And we will go back and make a few upgrades. I don't want to fill up the harvester too much. I really hate the controls in this game. They're so janky. Then again, you're trying to like drive a ship through a hole, so... No, please don't. I feel like once we get two of these nodes, we'll be good for a while on this stuff. And get a few upgrades for our main ship. I don't know if that's going to actually be enough. We may have to come back, but I feel like at that point, we'll probably have a few upgrades for other things. And there's going to be a server reset in 30 minutes. Two kilometers, 2 kilometers. I feel like there was another one. That's like 90 away. Yeah, so we're gonna hit up that one. Hopefully we can get this before the server resets. Looks like I've got a message on Discord. No idea what somebody wants. And we may have to get back just to unload all the stone. Oop, there's... From what I just saw, I didn't even need to do this. We could have come out and started digging towards this somewhere else. But that's fine. So here we go. think we took some hits, but I don't think we took any damage. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Now, it looks like if I head this way past the cobalt, I should be good to avoid any other potential enemies. We'll have to get out and do some repairs. But that's fine. This is working out. This is working out pretty well. Oh, yeah, we lost a few blocks right there. Yeah, we're pretty golden there. I wonder if that's making a big enough hole that I could put a light on the front of it. Or on the top here, like right there in the middle. That would be the only thing I'd like to do here. That's basically all over the thing. Let's do that right there. Actually, no. Oh no. Yeah, let's leave that. even know what that color is. So we want to go this way past this cobalt. Why? God, this thing is just so flippin' sensitive. I don't know how anybody plays with the sensitivity this high, especially in this game. It's not that the sensitivity is up high, it's the actual game's mechanics as far as mouse sensitivity is a little bit ridiculous. There's only one setting, and the setting is not equal between everything because each individual ship has its own sensitivity based on, see, here it is right here, that's what I've got it set at, but each one of them is based on its actual thrust. So the sensitivity, if you put it up high and you've got a ship that has really good thrust, like, it is ridiculously difficult to actually control it. Like, even the slightest movement and it just goes berserk. It drives me absolutely crazy at times. It's like right now, like there were times there that I was just barely even turning it, and you could see that we were flipping and sliding and going in all sorts of directions there. Like the controls in Empyrion are kind of janky because of that. It's such a pain in the butt. If you set it down low, then you're going to have problems with other things because everything has its own variation on its ability to aim. I'm not even. Why am I moving? I mean, the game is great. Don't get me wrong. It is great for space exploration and space combat and building your own ships, but everything else is freaking horrible. The ground combat sucks. Don't get me wrong. The space combat is actually terrible too, but that's because of how the AI works. The AI targets the closest viable target, uh, which means that you have to build in a very specific way, and that means that you have to play in a very specific way, which is super annoying. Like, I want to be able to build ships the way I would want them to be and be able to use them the way I would want to use them. For instance, you can't do uh, broadside attacks in this. It's not possible. And that's for anybody out there that doesn't already play the game. Because the people that were here earlier, like, they play, they know all this. They don't need to hear it from me. In fact, I'm a newbie compared to them, so I may even be saying something that is completely wrong. Okay, well, our inventory's looking full again. We've almost got this. This has 20% left. I mean, I'm already a horrible pilot, as you can probably tell. But here it's even more so. Simply because of how janky this game is. We lost more blocks. I would put a shield on this if I could, but that's not going to happen. I was hoping to get done with this. Like, we need to find one more gold, and I would like to find more estrium, which I imagine is going to have the same problem. Once we find it, it's probably going to be near some other thing. Alright. Replace more blocks on this. I would like to get... Well, the Gold Marshal doesn't have a shield generator yet. I was gonna say, I would like to get that and get as close to this thing as I can. Please don't do that. God, I can't wait to be done with this for a little while. Especially because of this part. Come on. Like, why? I was thinking, like, maybe if I brought the Gold Marshal closer, but the problem there is the Gold Marshal doesn't have its shields. Oh, what the hell? I hate it when this game does that kind of garbage. I really do. It's such a pain in my butt. I don't understand why it just shot me out into the surface. There was no reason for that. Oh, right. So the server's going to restart. So hopefully we can get all this. And hopefully it doesn't bury me inside of this with a restart. Because I don't think I'm going to get all this and get out fast. Okay, I think that's everything here. Nope. Please don't expose me. And I think here is safe. And because of the log out, I don't know if I'll make it back. I'm going to... Yeah, we're not going to try. I'm going to ditch right here. This seems safe. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you leave a like and think about subscribing to my channel for more content. And we will be back at this. Um, Maybe tomorrow we'll be back at it. I don't know. I would like to go and do some more 7 Days to Die. So maybe tomorrow we'll do 7 Days to Die just to change it up. Uh, I'll do some more grinding off camera. Hopefully we'll get some more gold and be able to get some of the pieces that we are missing. But until then, yeah, hopefully everything will be fine when I come back. Actually, I'm probably going to come back in a little while, but I'm not going to start the stream back up. So, yep, I'm going to let it do its thing, let the restart happen, and then get back in there, get to my ship, and turn off that so I don't run out of fuel. Excuse me. That's my main concern is running out of fuel. Anyway, I will see you guys later, and take care. Take care of each other, and God bless. I will see you later.